Hey guys, Dylan from Noble Records coming at you with another heavy rotation video. Just woke up. It's early this morning. Yeah, everybody's always like, "You look so tired in your videos. You should get some sleep." Well, the thing is that I think I've said this a million times, but the only time I film videos is early in the morning and late at night. So I am always really tired when I film them. But I'm not always this tired. Like if you were to come to the shop and see me, I would not be this tired. Unless I stay up all night pricing records before, which happens very frequently. So anyways, got a lot of cool stuff to show you guys today. I just brought a bunch of stuff home from the shop that I've been listening to at the shop. I do that about once a month, where I'll just bring home like a huge crate of stuff that I don't have room for at the shop anymore. So anyways, there is some really cool stuff to show you. Also got some pretty serious heat in the mail from a friend this week. There's a fellow that I do some dealings with that he's an old school record collector, dealer type of guy, and he always has crazy stuff, and then every once in a while he'll be like, "Hey man, I got this, you want it?" And I'm always like, "Yep, all of it, send it, yep." Even if I already have it, I'll trade it. So anyways, this one, Christopher, I've been looking for a long time. This is the best one I got from him this time around. This is a white label promo. These for some reason always have that wicked ring wear, but this is a really nice copy. The vinyl is super clean on it. But yeah, this is a kind of rural Texas psychedelic thing. The guys from this band, they kind of brush shoulders with 13th Floor Elevators and stuff in Texas a little bit. A lot of the players swapped around different Texas bands, like the drummer was in Josephus, and then they made this record. It didn't do terribly well, and that's it. I mean, it's just kind of how a lot of those bands, how they did things back then. But this is an absolutely incredible record. It came out in 1970, so it missed the boat a little bit when for the whole psychedelic scene, but still really killer. Pretty heavy for a psych record. This is a mega one. Really good to have. Been after this for years. Glad to finally get a copy. It's tremendous stuff. Let's see what else I got from him. This is a really good one. Incredible Hog. Just a hard rock banger on Telefunken Records. The cover, it's hilarious. But yeah, this is a really good one. Great guitar work. It's original German press. Just a cool record, man. I've been after this one for a long time as well. It's been eluding me over the years. Let's see what else I got here from him. This one's really cool. This is the Velvet Turner Group, not Velvet, Velvet. And this is a really, really good record. If you didn't really listen, you would think you were listening to Jimi Hendrix. This is like, I know like a lot of times I'll say this has some Hendrix vibes to it. This is not Hendrix vibes. This is 100% Hendrix ripoff, and it is very good. This is a killer record, and it's just like 100% ripoff of Hendrix, but a little bit harder. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is a really good record. Hard to find. This is a promo copy. But yeah, it's a cool one. You don't see it around much. A lot of people don't talk about it very much, but that's a really killer record. If you see that, you would probably grab it anyways. It's a cool cover. But this is another one, Space Shanty. Steve Hillage was in this band. Really, really awesome. Like prog-ish record. I guess you call it prog. But just smoking guitar work. Really, really excellent stuff. I had another copy of this. There's like a reissue that I had, and it's going in the shop probably this weekend. If you're local, I'll be doing a big drop this weekend, because next weekend I'll be out of town. But yeah, this is a tremendous record. Space Shanty. yeah, this is a gatefold. The reissue I had wasn't a gatefold, but I found it in a collection and just haven't gotten around to finding an original. This one's the original, very good. I'm talking under my butt a little bit here, guys. This is a band called Charlie. This is not a very expensive record. It's like a $30-$40 record. This is, I believe they were Canadian, hard rock group. Really, really good for the money. It's still kind of tough to find. I think there's a different cover for this as well. But anyways, this is a really killer hard rock record from, I believe it's from Canada. If my memory serves me right, which it does not always serve me right. Sometimes it serves me just mush. Magma. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Prog record. Look at the cover. I had a second press of this. This is the first press. Very, very good record. I haven't listened to it in a long time actually, but this is an upgrade copy for me. I need to throw it on. But back when I was like first getting into psych and prog and stuff, I got a hold of the copy I have now, and I wore it out at the time. But it's a very, very, very good record. Love it. A lot of Magma stuff is really good, but that's my favorite. This is a Lou Donaldson Blues Walk. I believe this is a. I think it's a second press. It doesn't have the Plastilite P, but it's close enough for me. I have it's the thing with blues records, or not blues records, jazz records like this is I believe I have Analogs Productions copy of that, which that's what I'm going to listen to 9 times out of 10. But this is a really clean early press, really tremendous record. Been wanting it for a long time. Yeah, good stuff. I missed this one from the hard rock stuff. This is called Moloch. And just a little backstory. Moloch is the name of some pagan god that people would sacrifice their children to. But anyways, I'm assuming that's what they named their band after. I don't know, but that's just some unrelated knowledge that I had on that. But yeah, this is a really good hard rock record. Again, this is one that's maybe $30, $40, not too expensive. It's been reissued. It's a very good record as well. But I didn't have an original. I had a reissue of it, so I was glad to get it. This is another one. I've been after this for a really long time. Elvin Jones and Richard Davis, Heavy Sounds. Really good jazz record. A little bit more, less bop and traditional, a little bit more on the spiritual side. Not too much. It's not too crazy, but very, very good original impulse. Just look at that cover, man. You know, you just want to be right here, hanging with these guys, just smoking whatever. I'm joking. I'm not a smoker, but I am a good jazz man. Now, with guitar, I've never been able to play jazz. I mean, a little bit, but not really. Oh, sorry, guys. Not very well. I would be humiliated to actually play jazz with people because I can't really do that. Blues, you can throw me on blues, with anybody and I can do it. But jazz, nope. Gil Scott Heron, Pieces of a Man. This is a white label promo. Now, I had one of these maybe 3 or 4 months ago. A buddy of mine traded me some stuff for it. It was just not clean enough for me. I had an original press that was cleaner. And sometimes, I'm faced with the dilemma of this is a white label promo and it's not as clean as my just original press that's like super clean. Which one do I keep? Sometimes I keep them both, but a lot of times I'll sell the promo. I want the cleanest copy, but this was as clean as my original, and I got this for a very, very good deal. And so it's going in the old collection. There's a lot of out with the old, in with the new happening lately. Excuse me. I've got, I finally got all my records in one room where I'm able to, evaluate, and sometimes I'll keep a record even if I don't know where the other copy is. Like I know I've got this record somewhere, but I can't find it, and this I know is cleaner than the one I have. So when I get them both in the same place, I'll weed out the bad one and blah blah And so now that I've got all the records in one room, I'm able to organize them and realize, okay, I've got 2 of these. I need to get rid of one. I try to keep it pretty tight. Otherwise, I'm going to have like tens of that. I don't want to have tens of thousands of records. It's not, I mean, I just don't want that many. Even if, you know, I know that I could easily have that many because I own a shop and I could just take stuff home every week, which I do. But I will weed it down. My goal is to keep it under 5,000. You know, maybe under 7. Who knows? Depends on what my storage situation's like. But I feel like if I had more than 10,000, it would really it would weigh on me. I don't know. I've never had like right now. I have almost the most records I've ever had. I definitely have the best records I've ever had. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So, a few months ago, I was able to get a wholesale account with Analog Productions, which is awesome. They don't really do many wholesale accounts, but Chad and I have become friends, and so he hooked me up with a wholesale account, which I am very grateful for and super excited about. So I did my first wholesale order and got a bunch of stuff for the shop, and I'm going to do a bunch more as well. But also got some things for me. So I got this Muddy Waters folk singer because I'm going to A-B it with my Ultra Disc One Step. I've heard that this is better from some people, but this is the 45 RPM, 200 gram. It's just good to have. Anyways, they just do such a tremendous job over there. And it's been my favorite audiophile label for a long time. They're just so intentional, and I've never been disappointed with the record I got from them. Julie London, Julie is her name. These are all 200 gram, 45 RPM. This is an amazing record, and this is a record that you can find on the dollar bin. Sometimes people just think it's like whatever. This is a great female jazz vocal. If you're new, I mean, if you've been collecting a long time, you know all about Julie London. It's no big deal, but this is one of the very few artists that it's actually worth money, and you can find on the dollar bin still. Julie London's records are incredible. This is a very common Julie London record. If you put it in a shop and it was a really clean copy, you know, you could get 20, 30 for it. But dollar bin, you know, all day long, Goodwill, all day long, you can find, not all day long, but if you're lucky, you can find them. They're still around. This is a very, and usually the copies are trashed, but this is a beautiful, beautiful female jazz vocalist. Great stuff. All her records are great, but this is my favorite. So really looking forward to hearing that one. Oh, it's hurting my back sitting like this. This is one of Hoodoo Man Blues, Junior Wells, Chicago's blues band. I've got an original of this, and so I'm excited to hear this 245. Yeah, all the blues stuff that they do, it's like, I mean, it's so good. You feel like you're in the room with them. It's unreal. And then I got all the Stevie Ray Vaughan's in step. Skies Crying. Texas Flood, which I've already listened to. This one, it sounds unbelievable. Really good. And I hate it, but I accidentally missed the Skies Crying, so I don't have that one. But I'll get it eventually. Hopefully it'll come back around. And then I got this Roger Waters, Amused to Death. And I'll be honest, you know, when I was young, I was like Team Gilmore, you know, and I don't like Roger Waters. I mean, I definitely don't like his attitude, but he's a eccentric musician, you know. But that record's amazing, and you definitely, you know, I just kind of sat down and put it on, and everybody, I hear a lot of people saying like audiophiles are the worst because they only buy records to make their system sound good. They don't really care about the music. They just want to buy records that they can hear their system on. They don't care. And like that may be true for some people. I don't know. I hate that saying because I hear a lot of people say it. But like I cannot tell you how many times I've bought an audiophile pressing of something that I didn't formally like that much, and then thought, man, I never really listened to all the nuances in this record and all the intricacies and stuff. Like, I really do like this record, and you're able to hear the details and the intentionality that people put in stuff more than you would just a normal pressing of a record. Like, that's what I really like about it. I can't speak for anybody else, but that's what I like about having I have a decent setup. It's not the best in the world, but it's nice. And I'm able to put on a record and hear things that I've never heard before. And it makes me see the album in a whole new way. It makes me experience it differently as an adult versus maybe when I listened to it when I was a kid. And, it makes me appreciate it more. I can't see the problem with that. But I think that people that aren't audiophiles and they don't care as much, they want to find a reason to complain about audiophiles and act like they're stupid or whatever. And it's just like different strokes. If you don't like it, don't like it. If you do like it, own it, whatever. Like, I mean, I can't tell you how many people like send me messages on Instagram and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, I bet you're just so upset about this Mofa thing." I'm like, I'm actually not. I actually kind of assumed that was going on, so I don't really care. Like, if it sounds good, it sounds good. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll stake my freaking life on it. Anyways, which brings me to my next one, Brothers in Arms. I was sad that I missed out on this when it first came around. I've got a couple of other Dire Straits titles, and this came in. Stoked to have it. The other two Dire Straits sound amazing. I'm sure that this one will as well. Digital or no digital, it's going to sound great. And then this one, this is the Saturday Night San Francisco, Al Di Meola, John McLaughlin, Paco de Lucia. This is the Impex pressing. Impex are always incredible. This sounds amazing. My son, my 5-year-old Cannon, he is getting kind of like interested in guitar, which I've been hoping that would happen. So I could teach him guitar and he would grasp it. It's hard to teach a kid guitar if they don't care about it. I'm sore, man. My whole body's sore. I've been building the fence for my goats. These goats, y'all. Like, as soon as we moved out here, a friend of ours was selling their goats, and they're like nice goats, very friendly, This lady would let the goats come in our house and stuff, and so, I mean, we don't do that. That's crazy, but they're very friendly, you know what I mean? And they try to come in the house sometimes. We gotta make sure they don't, but we put them in our backyard because there's a big fence in our backyard. But little did we know, you can't just have goats in your backyard roaming your porch and stuff, because they're psychopaths and they poop on everything. So I'm building this fence in the backyard, and I remember building fences when I was a kid, but it's a lot harder now because my dad did all the post hole driving, or the post hole digging and the driving the T-post in the ground and stuff like that. And now that I'm an old man and I'm doing it by myself, it's hard. My dad's helping me, but he's just telling me what to do. He's not really doing the hard work with me. Which is, he's already done the hard work. I don't expect him to do that. So, anyways, this Nirvana huge box set. Every time a big box set comes out, I buy a couple for the shop, and they never do well. And I'm like, why do I buy these box sets? This is so stupid. Anyways, so these, I don't think I sold one of them. They're really nice, 30th anniversary, got a bunch of live stuff on it. And so I've got 3 sitting at the shop, and I'm like, I'm going to take one home and maybe enjoy it one day. I've not listened to it at all. This is Allman Brothers Fillmore box set. There's just a bunch of extra stuff on here from the set of shows at the Fillmore. Really cool. I knew this existed, but I never tried to get it. Someone traded one in. This is Sleeping at Last, which has been at the shop for like a year, and I throw it on every once in a while. This is Atlas 2. I have a box set somewhere of Atlas 1. Yeah. Sleeping at Last is like ambient. You can only get their vinyl on their website. But it's like this guy makes like this ambient music. It's incredible. Used to, when my son was young, I had like trouble getting him to sleep. The only thing I could get him to go to sleep with is I put Sleeping at Last on it. It would just like totally chill him out and calm him down, and he would go straight to sleep. So it has a special place in my heart because I've spent so many years with it, like playing when I'm trying to get my son to sleep, and it worked very well. So I love Sleeping at Last, but also like it's just incredible. Like he puts out so much new music like every month, and it's all really really good. He's very good at what he does, and it's phenomenal. So, anyways, I got a lot of records to show y'all. This is a Paul McCartney original UK pressing. I did not have a copy of that, so it's like super clean OG UK. I think I'll take that. This is Bill Evans, the brilliant Bill Evans, on this Music on Vinyl Timeless Jazz 45th Anniversary. I have not listened to it yet, but it had Bill Evans' name on it, and it came out, and so I bought it. Same with this Trio 65. This is the Acoustic Sound Series. Excited to grab that one. I got a couple Vinyl Me Please arrivals. This Bright Eyes. I had an original that I bought at a yard sale in Asheville like 15 years ago. But I don't know what happened to it. I don't have it anymore. I'm Wide Awake It's Morning. This is great. My favorite Bright Eyes record. It's killer. Yeah. Love that one. This is actually a little bit shameful. This is Stone Temple Pilots. This is the Walmart exclusive. So they have these at Walmart now. And it sounds really good. And it's a sweet splatter color vinyl, so why not? I didn't have a copy of that one. I've had a couple originals in my lifetime, but I haven't. I sold my last one when I opened the shop, and I need to get another one. But anyways, also this is a side note. This is a secret, okay? This is some insider trading secret, okay? I have heard through the grapevine from some reliable sources, which this might not be a secret. It might already be out. But I think that Walmart is going to be doing some Alice in Chains stuff. And I think that these Jar of Flies and Dirt, I think they're going to have Walmart exclusives of them, which is exciting, right? That means they'll be everywhere, and the prices will come down. Because those, if you don't know, the Music on Vinyl pressings, the reissues from like 2013, 15, 17, are like $200. It's crazy. I finally got this Grateful Dead 3 from the Vault. This has been on pre-order for like 5 years, I feel like. I don't know, but it sounds amazing. I need to take it out of this plastic, but it's this crazy trifold cover thing. But yeah, been waiting on that forever. Obviously, I've been listening to my gigantic Dead box that I'm only like halfway through it, which is pretty good because it's 24 LPs. This is a super disc. This pressing of Jean-Luc Ponty, Cosmic Messenger. This is it's an audiophile pressing. These are not worth a lot of money. Even the audiophile pressing, this is worth like $12. But the originals of this are worth like $3. So this is what do you call jazz fusion. Incredible record. This is mind-blowing stuff. And it's one of the records that you can still get for really, really cheap that is mind-blowing. It's an incredible record. I love this album so much. I don't have a lot of records in my collection that are worth $3, but I do have one of these originals because it's amazing. And so to find an audiophile copy, I mean, it is direct to disc, whatever, but haven't listened to it yet. But, you know, when I saw it, I was like, I'll keep it. It's a promo copy of Straight Shooter by James Gang. James Gang's a great band. They're pretty cheap. But this is an original promo copy. It's like near mint. So I'm going to try to start getting some of their stuff, like really nice copies, obviously. You never see a really, really nice copy of James Gang Rides Again. But, you know, whatever. Here's another one that just came out. This is a couple months ago from Vinyl Me Please Justice. Yeah, this is like I don't know. To my ears, it's like a techno record. It's like a type of thing, you know. Which, I don't have any of that in my collection, so why not? I do have like a Vinyl Me Please. They just send me free records every month, so I don't pay for any of them. So I'm not going to complain. And actually, they put me on a promotional membership to where I'm able to. They send me a free record every month, and which is really cool. like a lot of the things I wouldn't normally buy. But when I get it, it's like this is a cool pressing of this, and they do a great job. So it's great. This is one that's been sitting in the shop. I don't know when I got this. This is Free Yourself Experience Unlimited. This is one of those, funk grails. I'd love to have an original of this, but Vinyl Me Please reissue will be good until then. This is a great one. This is Jinjo Presents The Evil Curse of the Vampires. This is really, really good. Dub reggae. Phenomenal stuff. This has an extra disc of extra like dub stuff. It's a reissue, obviously. This is a really expensive record. The originals are. They're crazy. I would love to get an original of this, but this is a fantastic dub record. Love it so much. Alright, we're getting there, guys. This is Lamont Johnson. Sun, Moon, and Stars. This is an original white label promo. It's super clean. It's just like a $15 record. This is a nasty funk record. I love this. There's a lot of different elements, influences, and stuff like that. This is one. It doesn't like. It looks okay. I don't know for. I don't even know why I even gave this a second look, but I threw it on at the shop and I was like, man, this is killer. I think it was because it was like such a minty white label promo. I was like, I'll throw this on. Someone traded this in a few weeks ago, and I couldn't bring myself to sell it. I was like, I don't think I have to keep this. This is an Ozzy, Ordinary Man, and it's autographed. It was like some like limited edition thing he did on his website. So I was like, I don't have any Ozzy autographs, and although I'm not a huge fan of Ozzy's work now, it's okay. But I haven't, it's autographed, so I was like, I'll probably hang on to that one for a bit. Let's see here. This is a really cool record. Sleep, Dope Smoker. This is the original press from Israel. It's the first pressing of it. Really, really hard to find. Dope Smoker. You've probably seen different covers of this record, but this one's really super hard to find. Somebody traded in, and I was like, I do like. It's like stoner rock. I do like Sleep. So I'm not gonna ever see another one of those walk in the shop again, probably. This is Flood by Herbie Hancock. It's like live Headhunter stuff. It is amazing. Really, really, really good record. I think this is a bootleg actually, but it's a UK press. Discogs doesn't have all the records in it, but this says made in the UK on it, and it doesn't look like any other UK things that they had on there. I think it was originally released in '77 in Japan, I believe. But this is a really cool record. Got some great live stuff on it. It's been sitting in the shop for at least a year. Oh man. So on Saturday I was about ready to leave, and these people pull these records out of the back of their truck, and it's like, I can tell. I was like, I'm not going to want any of this stuff. It looks like garbage. But I start going through it, and I'm like, man, there's a lot of junk, but there's some really, really, really good stuff. And this pops out. This Doing It to Death. This is an original promo, the JBs. The JBs is James Brown's band. This is the... So, anyways, I get that. That's for different. So I was going through, and then I found 5 sealed James Brown Hot Pants promos. 5 sealed promos of Hot Pants. So I was like, what the heck? But anyways, that was in there, and like I got like that mini record from it. There's like a Black Sabbath Headless Cross in there, like some pretty decent stuff, and the rest of it I was like, I don't want this stuff. And so they were leaving. They took all their stuff out the truck. It was raining. They put it inside the truck with them, so it was all stacked up everywhere. And so I'm like, this is the only record in there that I didn't look at the condition, because everything was pretty clean. Pulled the record out, and it's the wrong record. And I was like, dang it, that's the second time it's happened with me, this record, maybe the third, where it had the wrong record inside. So I run back out to the truck, because they had like a stack this big of just blank, like discs without covers. And I was like, can I look through those? And I looked through, and I found it. It was pretty bad shape, but I cleaned it up, and it plays okay. But I was able to find, so there's somebody on Discogs that had a cover that was beat, but the record was VG plus, so I bought that. It was really cheap, and so I can just swap it up. But anyways, I've been looking for that copy, that record forever, and it's been tremendously hard to find. This is one called 49 Winchester Fortune Favors the Bold. This is a killer record. This is the indie exclusive on the Gold, and I have a ton of these in the shop because every time I play one, people want to buy them. Really good if you're into, I don't know if I've shown this before, but really good if you're into like Jason Isbell, singer-songwriter country stuff. I'm trying to think of some others that are, you know, Tyler Childers, things like that. But really, really good stuff. I love this record. And actually, before they put this record out, some of these songs were on a different record. So I've been listening to him online forever, since before he had any vinyl out. So now that he put this out, been really really enjoying that. So if you're in a shop or in my shop and you see that and you're into that type of thing, grab it. It's killer. This is Low Rider, Ode to Io. Somebody, a friend of mine, traded this in the shop, and they were like, you might want to give this a listen. And it's like kind of stoner rock, but real hard. Like, you know, I guess you'd say it's stoner rock, but real heavy. Really good stuff. Been enjoying the heck out of that. This one is Eddie Henderson, Realization. Really, really good, like cosmic jazz funk. Found this and I was like, this looks really good. I mean, and the only way to describe it is cosmic. You feel like you're listening to funk, jazz, and space. The stereo painting is all over the place. It's really, really good stuff. That's a heavy recommendation for me. Let's see what else I want to actually show out of this. This is one I've shown before, but it's been a long time. This is Adrienne Lenker, a really, really good female singer-songwriter. This is an absolutely incredible record. Let's see here. What else have I got that I want to show? This is one, Gillian Welch, The Harrow and the Harvest. Gillian Welch, there's a lot, I wish I had like brushed up on this, but this is a really good folk record. Gillian Welch, I believe her and her husband like have a pressing plant or a record label or something. But anyways, I'm sure you guys are gonna, you know, just railroad me in the comment section for not knowing that. But really good folk record, just amazing. I absolutely love this. Let's see, there's some things in here you don't care about. I'll show you this one. This one's called, is it called Daphos? But I found this in a collection where there was not much good stuff in it, but it says Mickey Hart, Airtoe, and Flora Priam. This is like a Eastern ambient, I don't know, jammy record, but it's got Mickey Hart in it, so it's a Grateful Dead affiliated. It's pretty rare. Reference recordings, 1983, kind of tough to find. So that's a really cool. It's a really cool record. Yeah, I've got this. I can show you two more. This one's Idris Muhammad, The Power of Soul. Really, really killer jazz funky record. Absolutely love this. It's phenomenal. I found that a few months ago. And then this is Smashing Pumpkins, Pisces Iscariot. This is a reissue of it, but it's like a comp from Smashing Pumpkins. So anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.